Hi everyone, my name is Olivia Hendricks and I'm the new Social and Emotional Learning Specials teacher at Abby Kelly Elementary. I'm certified through Breathe for Change to teach SEL and yoga. What I learned through Breathe for Change is that staff self-care is critical for student well-being and success. I've been in touch with Mariana and Alicia in the HR department about running yoga and meditation sessions for staff, so I wanted to give you an idea about what our sessions will be like. But before I do, I'd like to quickly review the benefits of practicing yoga, meditation, and mindfulness in general. As you've probably already heard, mindfulness practices reduce stress and inflammation and increase happiness and health. But they can also do so much more than that. As you see on this next slide, the mind is often described as a monkey mind because, by default, our brains are constantly bouncing back and forth from the past to the future, spending little time in the present. The brain likes to review the past to learn from it and preview the future to prepare for it. However, this monkey mind isn't necessarily good for our happiness nor our health. Practicing mindfulness helps us focus on the present moment by creating space in the mind and body. Who do you think looks happier and healthier, the person or the dog? Thinking about the past and the future doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, though. We can use mindfulness to review the past and to find acceptance and gratitude for what has already happened, and to preview and prepare for the future in a proactive and productive manner. Let's focus on the latter for a moment. The reticular activating system is the brain's filter. It tells your brain which information to process and which not to. It is programmed by our experiences. It is possible to reprogram our brain's filters so that they start to spot evidence for the things that we actually want to see in our lives. But how? Through visualization. Visual input plus emotion is encoded in the brain as memory. The brain doesn't know the difference between a real experience or an imagined one. So, with mindfulness and meditation, we can and should visualize our futures proactively and productively to be the creators of our realities. If you want to learn more about the reticular activating system and the power of visualization, click on the link in the description of this video to hear the motivational speaker, Mel Robbins, explain more. Lastly, the power of the breath. When we are stressed, our bodies are operating with the sympathetic nervous system or the fight or flight response. Cortisol is released, the heart rate increases, but by breathing deeply, we can activate the parasympathetic nervous system or the calm down system. When operating in this state, our bodies relax, digest, and even heal themselves. We can cut our heart rates in half just by taking 1 minute to breathe. Inhale with the nose for 4 seconds and out with the mouth for 6. That's 10 seconds. Repeat this breath 6 times and you're good to go in just 1 minute. I will end with a final thought on growth mindset. Wherever you're at with your mindful practice, know that you can continue to learn more and grow in this area. Let's all adapt the growth mindsets like we encourage our students to by stepping into the stretch zone and doing something that is good for our minds, bodies, and overall well-being. So that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and join me on our mats or a towel or a blanket to start feeling some of these things in our minds and bodies.
All right. Go ahead and join me in a nice, comfortable, upright seated posture on your mat, your towel, or your blanket. And let's begin with 3 deep breaths. Breathe in with your nose, reaching your hands up. Breathe out with your mouth to bring them back down. Inhale in with the nose. Exhale with the mouth. Biggest breath of the day, breathing in. And let it go. Placing your right hand down on the mat, breathe in with the nose, reaching your left arm over your head, breathe out with the mouth. Crawl your fingertips away, bring your elbow down to the mat. Keep your left glute down to the mat. Breathe in, breathe out. Let your head hang heavy, in with the nose, out with the mouth, reaching your hand to the sky, placing it on the opposite side, and reaching your other arm over. Crawl your fingertips away. Bring your elbow down to the mat. Breathe in and out. In with the nose, out with the mouth. One more big breath in and exhale to reach up into a seated position. Bring your hands to the one side of the mat and come onto your hands and knees. Breathe in to push your belly button down and your eyes up. Breathe out to bring your belly button up and your eyes down. Breathe in with the nose to look up. Out with the mouth to look down. Tuck your toes, push your hips up and back, down dog. Inhale in. Exhale out. Nod your head yes for all of the good things we want to hold on to in this new year. And shake your head no to get rid of anything negative that we don't want to bring into the new year. In with the nose. Out with the mouth to walk your feet forward to the front of your mat and slowly roll to standing. Breathe in, reach your hands up. Breathe out for a forward fold, keeping your legs straight. Tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale in. Exhale out. Breathe in. And breathe out to slowly rise, hands on the knees, eyes coming forward. And exhale to forward fold. Place your hands on the mat. Step or hop your feet back. Breathe in with the nose. Breathe out with your mouth to slowly lower down to your stomach. Inhale in. And exhale to push your upper body up and away from the mat. Breathe in. And out. Inhale in. Exhale out to slowly lower down to the belly. And roll onto your back. Take a moment here to notice what the mat feels like under your body. If it feels hard or soft, warm or cold. Moving into our meditation portion of the session, continue to deepen your breath. In with the nose, out with the mouth. For the next several breaths that you take, continue to focus your attention only on your breath. Breathing in and out. When your mind begins to wander, just bring it back to your breath, noticing the air coming in the nose and leaving the mouth, the temperature and the velocity of it. Notice when your mind begins to wander and bring your awareness back to your breath, your chest and belly rising and falling. Notice if your mind is wandering and repeat to yourself, breathe in, breathe out. When you're ready, I invite you to roll onto your side and push yourself up into the seated position that we started in. Let's take one more collective deep breath together. Breathe in with the nose and out with the mouth. Take a moment here to notice how you feel and see if you can come up with 2 words that describe your current state. Thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this mindfulness practice.